Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Techu Tuesday. This is the weekly Techu stream where we share the how to play Techu on the share. I'm your war champion and host Alvaro, and I will be sharing a full hour of Techu matches here against the AI. So, without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, we got a nice start here, and I think I should take the opportunity to explain something. Usually we want to go with the lowest card we have on hand. In this case, it's a three, but in many scenarios, when you're starting with an ace, when aces are part of your starting hand and you're going against the AI specifically, then you don't always want to play the lowest card you have on hand. You should want to play the second lowest card. That way, you give the AI the opportunity to go first, and then when the AI goes first, then you can tell whether or not it has a strong card or not, which gives you a better idea of what would be the best decision at at the early stages of the game. Um, that being said, I don't like playing jacks on empty spaces. Not when I have another option to go to. So we're just gonna go with these three here. Most likely we're gonna go first, but it's fine. Okay, now I played these two here. Remember, we like creating a backup strategy early on in case I'm unable to go with win the middle here. Apparently, the AI doesn't have any cards or not strong enough to take over the space, so I'm the one going forward right now. Okay, at this point, we want to conquer this with the ace, but we have the option to keep differentials to a minimum, and by that I mean keeping the difference between the card you're playing and the card you're taking over to the minimum, which is one. And that's what we're gonna do right now. And then whatever card he puts on top of it, I'm gonna ace it. We could have gone with the king with the queen, but it's too risky. You don't want to give the AI any chances to come back from any of this, which you would do by placing a queen here. Wow, this is very tough. If I play this here, I know he's gonna take it. If I don't, he's gonna cut me off here. I really don't like playing kings over a six. So we allowed the AI to cut me off. Mm, we're back to the same scenario. I don't want to take that card with a king. Now this one I can stomach. This is the best move for us that prevents the AI from blocking me off on this side. And nothing better to do than play that king right there. The AI has a king that he hasn't played yet, so he's definitely gonna take that. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. The game is tied right now, but he's about to go. Yeah, I needed to do that. I couldn't. What? He had that card? Oh, he won this one. Because now he's gonna take that queen, and I'm just gonna play on empty spaces. We started this one with a loss. That's not really. That wasn't really our intention. But we decided to take a risky move of allowing the AI to cut me off here. I didn't want to play that king. Really not. Okay, so now we're gonna go with this lowest card once again. And now we're gonna play this 6 here to create our backup strategy early on. Now the AI went forward, that means he has a bigger card to back up such a move, and he just played it. So at this point, the best move for us is just to go around here and cut him off with at this 6 here. But we're not gonna waste a 9 when there's an 8 I can take. Now we have no other choice. And the same thing. Oh, I don't like this. The AI does that when it has big cards it needs to play. Okay, I hope this is it. Okay. Now I can't risk getting caught off here, so I'm just gonna play this. Again, I can't risk it. My strategy is to cut him off here, but I need strong cards to do that. Right now, it's a 1-point game. Interesting. Now it's a 1-point game in my favor. Let's see what we can do here. Ooh, a tie. Not a very good night for us. A tie and a loss. But we can turn this around. Okay, here, nothing to do but play that jack. Okay, the AI is playing sideways, so we're just gonna go forward. And look at that. That's the number one reason why you don't want to play a king early on. The chances of the AI having or your opponent having an ace are actually slower, lower in the early stages of a game, but it's way too risky. Okay, so we saw the AI playing tens on empty spaces, so we're just playing these lower level cards here, hoping that it does end up wasting even more cards, high level cards, but now it played a two. So if we start playing on empty spaces, we'll be the one wasting big cards or relatively high cards. So we're just gonna take these five. Hmm. There's a point where you can consider back-to-back aces, waiting for the ace to come to play it on top of that jack, but I don't know if we're good at waiting. The AI could just have another ace right there and put it in front of mine. Wow. Hmm. Okay, I'm just gonna take advantage of this. It's too good for me. Sorry guys, I'm feeling a little bit sleepy today. Okay, look what we're gonna do. We're gonna block him off here, and he has no other cards but an ace to take over that queen, which he just took right now. Okay, I won either way, so he can take that five, and I play in that empty space. Okay, let's go for another win. Again, the lowest card on hand, and we're just gonna, since we go first, we start our backup strategy, the backup lane here. Look at the cards he's playing right now. 10 and queen. You know he's got to have at least, at the very least, a king. Wow. We know, I know if I play that king, he's going to take it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just keeping, we're playing defense basically, but it's necessary. Okay, now we go for the juggler. Wow. Still no aces. and it just came in. It's still a 1 point game in his favor, so we're gonna have to turn that around. Okay, let's play here. We have two ways to block him off. Oh, that's really bad for the AI. And now we win. It's 2 wins in a row. Now with a Techu. Again, the lowest card on hand. Now, when you have a when you have an 8, 10, jack, when the lowest card you have is an 8, you don't really want to go for a backup strategy just yet. You would prefer to leave that for maybe like a 6 or lower card. So we're just gonna go forward, hoping that we do get a lower card next turn. And we didn't. And we are in kind of a predicament. On one side, you know, you don't know what the AI has on hand, so going for is very, very risky. On the other hand, look at the cards he played. Two threes. That means he most likely has very low cards on hand right now. And if I just play sideways, he might actually follow up with it, follow along. But that would be just until he gets his cards and then it moves forward. I don't want to give him that space. What? This is impossible. By the way, we could have gone either way, but we're focusing on. Whew, finally, we need to be aggressive at some point, and taking this card was the better choice. It's a 2 point lead in his favor, and now we have to turn that around. Great. Is it a 1 point lead now? No, it's not. Now it's a 1 point lead. Oh, this is very risky. We lost this one with a touch. We didn't get the cards. The AI had all the cards, all the strong cards in the very beginning, and I had to back down quite a bit when I was up against the wall. Nothing I could have done in that case. Now this one's gonna go a little bit different. Since the AI didn't go forward, we don't have to. Wow, it didn't. We had to assume it didn't have any aces on hand. I would have played mine if that was the case. Probably just drew it and played. At this point, nothing better to do. The AI is playing bigger cards than me, so let's let him waste them. Hmm. Now he's going offensive. Oh, I didn't want to do this. It's a 2 point game. We're tied, by the way. I don't think he has any cards to take this. Another tie. The AI went first, and we have to move forward. This is not a very good start. Playing jacks on empty spaces is horrible. I should have played that 10 over the 7. My bad. But look at that. He's playing mid-level cards on empty spaces, so that's good for us. Ooh, I'm not gonna let him. Again, we have to think strategically, and this is the best move for him, for me. I can let him have easy access to all these cards down there. Now he can and will block me with those kings. I'm gonna have to deal with that later. Oh, he just used both of them. This is not good for us. Ooh, that's bad. That's because I had to use those aces on something else that wasn't their king, so it blocked me off. Again, with the lowest card on hand, I'm gonna have to play around a bit. I don't have strong cards to look for a confrontation. Tens and jacks are nothing to be proud of. Okay, let's see if this does the trick. Okay, he didn't have anything to counter that. Good. But it will soon, so let's just block him off. Look at that. Wow, we need that ace. We need one of those aces. The worst thing that could happen. Look at me playing a queen on a 5. And why not? It's a 3-point lead in his favor. That's not good. That's not good for me. I lost this one. He takes that, and I'm gone. Tonight is not our night. Okay, we drew the ace here, and we know the AI was playing sideways because it was just buying time. Now he probably got the card it wants, so we're just gonna block him up immediately. This is a no-brainer. You see? Anything I would have played on top of that nine, he would have aced it. Wow, that's the best thing we can do. I'm not gonna play a jack or a queen on an empty space. You don't want to give in to that, but we can't use those cards on anything. We're supposed to have the lead here. We just need to keep this exchange a couple more times and we win. And this is it for us. Wow, we cut that losing streak. Again, with the lowest card on hand, the AI goes first, we go second, and we move forward. Now, the AI played forward. You know what card it has on hand. We're just gonna play sideways. Ooh, Osokata. I don't want to play that king, this ace over. You know what? I will. Look at the card. It played on an empty space. Let's see what else he ends up playing on empty spaces. No, not what I was expecting, but wow. At this point, I'm just gonna cut through the middle. Oh, okay, hold on. I better go with this to take over these three. It's a free card, basically. Okay, so we're just gonna take this here. I would say that's good for us, but it depends on, yeah, on exactly that. Okay, so right now we have a 1 point lead, which just became a 2 point lead. Good. So we go first, and we got very low cards. So let's just play sideways. I had no other choice. This is bad for us, though. We've given the AI too many cards. Wow. I got a security spot one way or another. Too risky, but I'm gonna do it. Now, if he allows me to, I'll cut through the middle. Okay, it just turned to a 1 point lead. Mahita. That was the luck of the draw. Mm, at this point, we just need to cut them off for as long as we can. Yes. Okay, something interesting. We drew the ace after we played the first card. The AI move forward, and we're just gonna ace it. Don't give him the chance to cut you off. Do it first. Wow, look at that. So we know if we put a king on top of it, the AI will ace it. I don't care. In this situation, mind you, because I wouldn't like to play a jack on over an eight. So yeah, that's why we didn't do anything else. Still nothing to beat this eight within reasonable ranges. Okay, so at this point, the best thing we can do is just go for back-to-back aces, which we just accomplished. This is very strong, especially if you consider now we have a 3-point lead. Let's just go tit for tat right now. We want to go for the tissue, so let's not play that card just yet. Okay. I think we have time for two more. And remember, we don't end streams with losses or ties. So let's try to get a win. Ooh. This is another case where you don't want to play the second highest card, second lowest card, because it's too high. So we're just gonna go forward. Ooh, the AI play a jack, and the lowest card we have on hand is a jack. We're not gonna risk losing this middle spot. Just ace it on an empty space. Doesn't matter. Now, the reason I play that seven here is because I want to look for a confrontation. Otherwise, the AI, I mean, I would have ended up playing this jack or maybe the 10 on an empty space. So this is what we wanted. Oh my. It's almost certain the AI will play a queen on top of it. Sorry, an ace. I'll play it anyway. Because I didn't want to play that 10 on an empty space. Not really my thing. We're in trouble here. Wow. But maybe he might be in trouble too. No, I spoke too soon. Well, at least I know he doesn't have a card to take over that queen. But I need that ace. And he just can't. Look at the cards he's wasting. They were bigger than mine. Wow, the game is not tied. It's a 1 point game. Wow, another bad game for us. I think I could have played that here, but then I wouldn't be able to take any of those cards. I was lost either way. Ooh, I don't like this start either, but let's see if we can pull this through because we want to make this our last game. Let's just go forward. Y Maquita. Whoever gets that ace will have a huge advantage right now. And he just did. It's a 1 point game. Now it's a 2 point game. How long can we keep this up? Ooh, this is very, very dangerous territory. It's a tie game, but I'm basically trapped. Yeah. We're gonna keep going until we win, even if it takes forever. I don't know. Let's go for a record. Gonna try to play this as fast as I can. The AI is just buying time at my expense because I'm playing bigger cards than his. So I'm the one being screwed if I let him wait for his cards. What? Okay. It's a tied game, isn't it? Yes. I wonder why he didn't want to take the middle space. Another lost game. If I play here, I can take over this tree. If I play, but if I don't, if I play there, then he will have easy access to these low cards. I can't allow that. And now he just successfully blocked me over, blocked me off. I was doomed either way. Okay, this should be interesting. Ooh, I don't have anything to take that. He must be joking. What do you mean he can take a 4? Yes, he can. He just decided not to. Now our best chance of winning this is cutting him off completely here. This is what we're going for. This is what we're shooting for right now. He has another king. I'm ready for it. I'm waiting for it. I was waiting for you. But it's still a 1 point game in his favor. How can I change that? Let's see. Not gonna happen. Either we get a tie or I win. A tie it is. Again. Aiko, the first one of the evening. Not good for us. Wow. Look at that. Not everything is lost yet. I mean, we still have a long way to go. But this is not the position you want to be in. What? He's countering every move. And now he forced me to play an ace on my home row. That's horrible. I need that ace. I need it fast. Told you. It's still a 2 point game. And look at the cards I'm holding. Another tie. Looks like it. This is a very, very, very bad evening for me. More ties and losses than wins. Finally, I think this one's gonna be different. I'm gonna ace it no matter what he plays on top of it. Yeah, not gonna give him a chance. Back to back aces. Yeah, the best way to end this is back to back aces. I don't know if it's just a coincidence, but the AI ends up playing really, really big cards when you do back to back aces. A really, really big cards on empty spaces when you do back to back aces. For some reason, it happens. It just happens. I don't have an explanation for this. It just happens. And we benefit a lot from that. We still have a 1 point lead, and now it's a 2 point lead. Is this it? I think so. Whew, yeah, we got this finally. Ah, again, guys, not very proud of this today's score, today's tally, but uh, we had fun at least. As you can see, there's a huge, huge part of the game that is pure luck. Luck that you get the right car at the right time and that you don't get the wrong car at the wrong time. Getting big cards when you can only play on empty spaces is killing it. It's detrimental for your game, especially in the late in the late game in the last three moves. So try to avoid that as much as possible, and whenever you do get the opportunity, go for it. I personally don't like having strong leads early, but sometimes you build very strong, such a strong lead, such a big lead that opponents have no way to come back from them. So take your chances whenever you can. Anyway, it's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Download the Techu app at techu.app. Join our Discord community, and I'll see you guys next week.